What's up, everybody? This is Warman here, and we are back with Empires of the Undergrowth. And today we are going to probably do the challenge mode. But first, let's get Colony up here so that we can get this food. Because I want to get some of these ants going. Let's see, we need... $150 royal jelly. Oh yeah, I forgot. We still have to do the challenge mode on the other stuff. So let's do that. Once we... we're not going to have enough areas for food, so... pointless. We can open up some more here. How much we got? 102 royal jelly. Alright, so, you know what? That's what we're going to do. We're going to do a challenge of the first one. You know what? Let's get... of each. Why not? go. We'll get these colonies going over here. Or get these ants going over there, you know. That way we'll get all the food as we can. Once we hit the max, then I'll start the mission. Okay, so let's get you. Gone. Gone. And gone. Okay. Let's go and do a mission. Because we could do this. But I kind of want to see what the challenge is. So we'll choose a medium difficulty. On. What? What about a hard difficulty? Really? It's not even gonna be that much? What if we were to do it on here? Okay, so we'll get more doing this on medium. Interesting. Let's try it. See what happens.
This Formica fusca black ant queen has given birth to her first brood. While the workers establish their new territory in the earth, above ground, a nearby colony of Formica sanguinea slave maker ants are on the lookout for would-be victims. These ants specialize in stealing larvae from neighboring nests and raising them as their own. If the black ant colony isn't prepared for the inevitable incursion, they may be wiped out entirely.
Alright, so let's get some ants going.
Unfortunately, the queen chose her colony's home poorly. This earth is infested with Grillotalpa, the European mole cricket. Growing up to 45 millimeters in length and with powerful forelegs, these beasts are masters of tunneling. The crickets have had their fill of roots for the day, and are now on the hunt for protein-rich invertebrates. This queen and her brood are in imminent danger of being devoured.
Seriously? Crickets? Nice. Alright, so if I recall, this part right here had the wood lice. Oh no, it had those little guys. Why aren't you going? Come on. Let's get our food upgraded quickly so we can get our ants upgraded pretty quickly. Okay, good. Should be good.
Sigestria florentina, a funnel-web spider. She is large, fast, and equipped with a deep, powerful bite. Her lair is carpeted by sheets of silk woven between tripwires that radiate out from the entrance. She can detect even the slightest vibrations with her sensitive legs.
No.
Any ant that strays too close will be snapped away in the blink of an eye.
Come on, kill her. There we go.
A mole cricket is burrowing into the nest. The ants must mount a defense quickly, or their brood will be forfeit.
Where is it? Oh, there we go.
A sanguinious scout has sensed the presence of the black ants. A raid on the colony is now inevitable. The question remains as to whether they will merely pillage a generation of young, or wipe out the colony entirely. In the end, it will come down to the tenacity of the defending ants.
Oh, God.
This colony must remain small for now. Food is too scarce to support greater numbers.
Eight, 9.
The raiding party has arrived. The slave makers will head straight for the brood chambers. They must be stopped.
Did we get him?
The raiding party is left, and with them they have taken 10% of the black ant brood.
Damn it.
The Fuska colony must replenish quickly if they are to survive the next assault.
Okay, so we got that. Alright, let's get some workers going into here. Oh, we're gonna need some more ants, so...
Mole crickets are burrowing into the nest. The ants must defend in multiple locations at once. The ants must defend themselves.
There we go. Alright, so we want to start getting this stuff dug out, but at the same time, I need to get some more ants going over here. Just to...
The slave makers are back. They can sense larvae, and they want their share.
There we go.
The raiding party was no match for the valiant defenders. The brood remains safe. For now. Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Alright, so we need some regular workers.
By working together, the ants have overwhelmed one of the funnel web spiders. She won't be causing any more trouble for the colony. Her sisters, however, still present a problem. Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected. A mole cricket is burrowing into the nest. The ants must mount a defense quickly, or their brood will be forfeit. The Sanguinia colony seeks once again to bolster its numbers. A battalion of slave makers charge into the nest.
Did they get any? I think they got 2. Come on,
The
guys.
raiding party is left. and with them they have taken 10% of the black ant brood. The danger may be gone for now, but this truce is merely a formality. The Sanguini are already planning their next onslaught.
Don't worry, we'll be ready.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Alright, let's go. Let's get over here.
Mole crickets are burrowing into the nest.
Uh-oh.
The ants must defend in multiple locations at once. The raiding party has left, and with them they have taken 10% of the black ant brood. The queen must lay quickly to return the colony to its former strength. There are intruders in the nest.
Okay, so let's start upgrading.
The slave makers are back. They can sense larvae, and they want their share.
Did they get any? No, I don't
The
think
raiding
so.
party was no match for the valiant defenders. The brood remains safe, for now. A mole cricket is burrowing into the nest. The ants must mount a defense quickly, or their brood will be forfeit. The battle has begun.
Workers to be upgraded. Alright, so we need more food.
The slave makers are back. They can sense larvae, and they want their share.
Alright, come on guys, get them.
The raiding party has left, and with them they have taken 10% of the black ant brood. It is only a matter of time before they return. Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected. There are intruders in the nest. Mole crickets are burrowing into the nest. The ants must defend in multiple locations at once.
Hey, at least this gives us food, though. Come on, guys.
The slave makers are back. They can sense larvae, and they want their share.
Kill him, kill him. There we go.
Once again, the
Nice.
slave makers return to their nest with new black ant larvae to raise as their own. The raids will
See, that
continue,
wasn't so bad.
but this Formica fusca
Oh, look,
colony
it's got a
has
Santa
proved
hat.
its capacity to endure and grow. Eventually, they will surpass their parasitic overseers, and the continued raids of the slave makers will reduce to nothing more than a mere inconvenience for the great Black Ant Empire.
Not bad. We want extra royal jelly.
How is the colony progressing?
The Queen is exhibiting interesting new behaviors. I believe the colony is beginning to adapt.
Alright, so we're gonna upgrade this then. Get our ants to upgrade. We have enough royal jelly to do what we need to do. Alright, so we start upgrade. That way, when we do the challenge next episode, we'll be ready. Alright, not bad. So we got ourselves upgraded pretty good. Next episode, we'll get the food, we'll upgrade our ants even more, and then do the challenge. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you later, guys.